Hey guys, it's Ireland Man here. So today we're going to be looking at a scenario where the Netherlands once an empire, and I guess you could call it the Dutch Empire, because they are Dutch. But anyway, as I get started, I'm going to color the Netherlands here in red. So the Netherlands is a decently strong country in Europe. They're not really known for their strengths or anything, but they are known for like their beautiful sightings or whatever. But regardless, let's get into it. So the first country they're going to be declaring war on is Belgium. So the Netherlands is going to soon enter Belgium and take out the Norse, which is, which is Dutch, and also they're going to take the German part as well. And Germany's just not really going to care. And also, they're going to have an ally help them out here, which is going to be their first ally, France, who is going to take out southern Belgium. And so the borders are going to look something like this after, and I know it's not perfect. But yeah, the borders are looking something like this. And now the Netherlands has direct access to Luxembourg, which so Luxembourg doesn't immediately surrender, but as soon as Dutch troops enter, they just surrender because they realize they have no chance. So, yeah, now the Netherlands is looking bigger, per se, I guess, but, now the Netherlands is going to be allying with another country. So this country is going to be Poland, who wants revenge on Germany. So yeah, this will be a huge territorial gain for the Netherlands in a little while, and I'll show you guys what I mean by that. So the Poles are going to start pushing into Germany pretty hard, as they have declared war on Germany, as well as the Netherlands declaring war on Germany. So the Poles and the Dutch managed to meet up here, and as they've established a new trade route. But, Germany is not completely weak, so they do start pushing back the Dutch and the Poles just a bit. And even though this doesn't work out too well for them as they start losing their front, Poland will make a huge gain and actually manage to encircle Berlin. The Battle of Berlin happens, and Germany starts to slowly crumble. The Netherlands actually invades a lot of Germany here, as we could even see them, making deals with the Netherlands just to hand this land over. As we could even see the Netherlands making deals with Poland just to hand this land over, as Poland doesn't really want a lot from Germany. But, now we're gonna see our first independent state popping up here, peace is finally signed. So we're gonna be seeing Bavaria pop up here, which I guess we'll color in black. So the Bavaria is something like that, and also the remaining land is German. So since they are heavily influenced by both the Poles and the Dutch, and let me just make a border with them real quick. So since they're heavily influenced by the Poles and the Dutch, what is it called? The Bavaria will join their alliance and go against Germany. But they won't be killing Germany as peace has been signed with Germany, and they would be likely to unite with France in real life if this were to happen, but just for the scenario, they're not going to unite with France. So now the Netherlands is going to be invading another country, and that country will be Denmark. So the Dutch start sweeping in, and since there's obviously more military presence in Copenhagen, the Dutch managed to make it pretty far, but they do still face some resistance up here. And they actually managed to get kicked out, almost completely kicked out, but not totally, as they start completely, wiping this land, and also they take this land. They eventually take Copenhagen and this land, and the Netherlands, and Denmark is about to surrender. But that's when their ally Poland helps them out and takes this little bit of land over here. So, these are the peace treaties now, and, so it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good for the Dutch, they've definitely established themselves somewhat of somewhat, I guess, of an empire here, but they're not totally done yet, as, they still have a couple more countries to go. So France, since they are in alliance with France, and, I'm sorry I accidentally did that, but, so they're gonna be helping France take out the rest of Germany, as well as Bavaria helping them. do it. So yeah, France starts to enter some troops into Germany, and what is it called? What is it called? The Dutch managed to make some troops enter into Germany as well, and now finally the Bavaria makes one last push. Well, Bavaria, I guess now makes one last push, and yeah, Germany finally has crumbled. So yeah, these are just the peace treaties. I kind of agree to keep what they've taken, and now France has a little border with what is it called? With Bavaria, which definitely is open to some new trade routes. And so now what is it called? Now Poland is I guess they're kind of fine. So the next country to expand is going to be Bavaria here, as the Dutch are helping out their allies now. So basically what's gonna happen is they're gonna basically the Dutch and pretty much all their allies are gonna be threatening Austria to unite into what is it called? To unite into what is it called? The Bavaria. So Bavaria, whatever. So this works out actually well, as they do, even though they don't really know the mountains, they could figure them out, like, all together. So, yeah, Bavaria manages to unite with Austria, as they're both German-speaking. And, yeah, even though they're separate countries now, they're united into one. And this is kind of like some sort of German country. And now the Bavaria is going to go on their own, like, little side quest, invade Slovenia. So as they start reaching Ljubljana, they are kicked out a little bit, and yeah, they finally capture Ljubljana. They manage to capture the coast, and Slovenia just surrenders since they're now in small pockets. And so yeah, once again we see full annexation of a country. But what is it called? So this is looking very good for the for the Dutch alliance, I guess. And no, because the Bavaria has coastal access now. And also what is it called? Now the Netherlands is gonna make their last invasion, and we're gonna end this off with a Dutch invasion, I think. You know what, we're gonna go on for a little longer, and right before that we're gonna see Croatia getting completely crushed by what is it called? By Bavarian troops. And also we're going to see Bosnia just uniting into them so they don't get annexed, and also Montenegro. And even though this makes Serbia angry, there's nothing they can really do about it. So yeah, we see that happening. And right before they can attack France, they decide to make a little waiver with France. France has been wanting to attack Switzerland. So what is it called is going to happen? This is going to happen right here. There will be some troops, I guess, of the Dutch Empire crossing into, like, this little area of France right here. Well, now France, once Germany, but yeah, into Switzerland to help the French take over Switzerland. And so eventually Bern, even though there is some resistance, mountains are able to be figured out eventually. Bern is eventually captured, and now the Swiss are in small pockets, which surrender. This next invasion, the French definitely don't see coming, as they finally decide to do this with the help of the Poles, and the help of and the help of the Bavarians to take out France. So now the Netherlands is going to be pushing into France very rapidly and very hard, and also taking some of these areas down here. But the Bavaria is helping. So they're going to manage to take a good amount of these areas too, and actually manage to take the whole of Switzerland. And so now the Bavaria enters France. Bavaria, I guess, I don't even know, but yeah, Bavaria. Eventually a huge encirclement is surrounding Paris. And eventually the Battle of Paris happens, and the French actually win. But eventually more Polish and Bavarian troops show up, along with more Dutch troops. And finally, the Battle of Paris happens, and Paris is taken, and France slowly starts to crumble, and they surrender. Right when they get to this point, probably. So, now looking at the peace treaty, hold on, let me just try and find Paris. There we go. So now looking at the peace treaty, we see France, they've been kind of carved up. They're actually given, like, this little piece left just so they could have a little bit, like, I'm not sure if that's an English channel or not, but yeah, they kind of just want to, like, be near Britain still, because they are still a major ally of them. So, yeah, right before, this is the Dutch Empire, by the way. This is just kind of the Dutch Empire. But, right before the video ends off, the Poles are going to be going on their own little side quest, I guess, with the Bavarians, since they're allies with them now. They're going to be invading, Czechia with the Bavarians and, Slovakia on their own, just to expand a little bit. And now they share a border with their friends in Hungary, which makes the Hungarians very happy. And they actually won't betray Hungary or anything. And even though the Hungarians, I guess, are like they're like supporters of this alliance or whatever, they're not like officially in on any alliances. They're not officially in on this alliance. So yeah, I just wanted to make that little video of the Dutch Empire forming, as well as a little Polish Empire forming, and a little, what is it called? And Bavaria gaining independence, but we're gonna call this the Dutch Empire because this is how it started. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.